Why you regular water? My Jimmy D fucking missing.
I'm 70.
Let me see Jimmy D. My grandma stay by no egg and cheese Jimmy D. Cause I'm holding the air fryer.
Tell what up? Boy, I'm too hungry.
Alright, for this one, it's a little bit different. We have to use, even though it is just subtraction, we have to use the distributive property. Because there's an implied -1 right here, okay? So we have to distribute this negative sign into all of these terms. So we're going to rewrite this one. 7x squared y squared minus 6x cubed plus xy. Now, to get rid of the parentheses over here, we have to distribute in this -1. It just changes the sign of everything. So now instead of positive x squared y squared, we have negative 5x squared y squared, okay? And now instead of minus x cubed, we have plus x cubed, and so on and so forth, okay? And we can get rid of our parentheses. We've distributed that -1 that's being multiplied in. Because really what we're saying is we're taking all this away from this because we're subtracting it. But in polynomials with parentheses, we just have to distribute the 1 in, and that takes care of the work for us, okay? And then from there, we just combine our like terms. Sorry. On this one, our like terms are almost combined for us. So. I'm not sure I'll relate.
The fuck?
Tim, you're gonna be the next to go.
I ain't even say that though.
Put them out.
Alright, I'm not saying that. Hey, people. Leave me.
Man, hold on, shut up.
Alright. So now we're gonna combine our like term. We're gonna put it in the order of highest degree polynomials. Let's deal with our cube term first. It's the only one. So minus 6x cubed. We've dealt with that. Now we've got our squared terms. There's 2 of them. We got 7x squared y squared. It's going to be positive plus 7x squared y squared. And we have one more that has 5x squared y squared, and it's negative. Dealt with that. Now, we could not take any kind of variable that just has one or the other and subtract it. That's not a like term. It has to have both, okay? So we have this plus x squared right here. It is by itself. It's the only term that it's singularly by itself and squared. So we're going to bring it down.
Oh, that's a 7? Why you like those 7 like that? Like an alligator mouth.
Where?
Alright, now notice we have plus xy minus xy. What is that going to do?
Right.
Well, if we have xy, if xy is a number and we take away xy, what does that leave us with? 0 xy's, right? So these
It's too many.
are going to go to 0. These are going to subtract out. Xy minus xy is 0. Just like 2 minus 2 is 0. If these two numbers multiply to make 2, it'd be 2 minus 2. That make sense? So xy minus xy is 0. They cancel each other out. Now we just bring down our x, and we've combined our like terms. Our like terms are this. Cube terms, where we have 2 square terms, 1 squared term, and then we have our first degree. Okay. So this means third degree is your second degree, first degree.
18.
Alright, rewrite it as negative 6x cubed because it's the only one. We have 7x squared y squared minus 5x squared y squared. That's positive 2x squared y squared plus x squared. Our xy's are gone. Minus x. And that's our answer.
And we're done.
Take a picture of me.
Man, what
She said,
Man, like you finna do this anyway.
Yes, I am.
I'm glad you're not finna do it.
No, she just picked up and go like himself.
I'm literally gonna
She
make
was
me right
saying
now.
shit.
I just can't see
That shit right there in front of him.
already. Okay, I can't fucking see.
Hold
Why wear glasses? Both of y'all know.
You're right there.
I can't see. I'm already on the side anyway, so I can't see.
Well, put your motherfucking
Don't worry
down.
about doing your work.
Get
Oh,
out.
I'm done.
Get out.
I can see.
Fuck your shit then.
Alright, y'all, watch the language and quiet.
You gotta be that one.
She just said, watch the language.
No,
This gotta be the last one.
I know for a fact this ain't the last one.
Boy, hey, 31, fool.
Me? I'm already pretty
You still on that,
She
dude?
said she fooled her, bro.
You still mad you got racial profile?
Yes.
All people you accuse me of.
Alright, last one. We're doing today.
Taking that report.
For sure. And I got that bullshit all in. So you know I'm winning my case.
Alright, we got 7a squared times 2a squared minus 5a plus 3. Alright, this is called a trinomial, this is called a binomial, because this has 2 terms and this has 3. And we're going to multiply them together. So remember what the
Silence.
Remember what the distributive property tells us. We have to distribute every single term in this one and make sure it all gets multiplied by every single term in this one. Okay? So how we do that is we need to make sure 7a gets multiplied by all these, all 3, and we're going to need to make sure that 2 gets multiplied by all of these to multiply these together thoroughly. Okay? So, we're going to rewrite it this way. We're going to multiply 7a times this entire polynomial here, 2a squared minus 5a plus 3, and close our parentheses. And now we've got to distribute this 2 into every term, so we're going to do the same thing with 2. It's a positive 2, so it's plus 2 times 2a squared minus 5a plus 3. Okay, so does that make sense to everyone? We're just breaking it apart, multiplying it, both of these terms by this individually. And then all we have to do is distribute them into their parentheses, and we'll have one big long string of numbers to combine like terms with. Okay.
Mike.
Alright, okay?
Sister fool?
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
She got her own goddamn personality, bro.
Who that?
Mike sister.
Real sister?
Where she got sister? Bitch ass on?
Mate!
Well, my fucking sister, bitch.
This is your sister the whole time?
Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute our 7a into each of these terms in the parentheses. So we got 7a times 2a squared
Let me see.
is going to be, I'm sorry, 14 A cubed. When you multiply, hush. When you, the next time you two come in my classroom, you better be quiet.
I don't even see my voice that much.
The next time you two come in my classroom, you better be quiet. 7a times 2a squared, 14a cubed, distributed into the parentheses again. 7a times negative 5a is going to be negative 35a squared. Remember, when you multiply exponents together, when you multiply variables, you add the exponents. You don't multiply them, okay? 7a times 3 plus 21a. And then we have plus 2 times 2a squared plus 4a squared. We got 2 times negative 5a minus 10a. And then we have 2 times 3 plus 6. These are our like terms. Oh wait, we gotta rearrange. Oh, it's alright.
That's like negative 10 and what after that?
Plus 6.
What is that? Oh,
We have a few minutes. I've got to do this quickly. Y'all can.
Wolf.
If y'all don't get this one in your notes, it's fine. 14a cubed. Combining our like terms. Minus 35a squared. Plus 4a squared. I'm just combining all the like terms. Plus 21a. Minus 10a. Plus 6. Don't worry about writing this one in your notes. Just submit. I'm just going to finish it out so you see it. It's the same as the other ones. All I did was rearrange this by like terms. But we're out of time, so do it quickly. The answer is 14a cubed minus 31a squared plus 11a plus 6. Alright, combine like terms. That was all there was left to do. You can get it in your notes. Go ahead and get it in your notes, but the bell's going to ring here in a couple minutes. So.
oh, that's
Oh God, it better be funny, real quick.
It better be that damn funny, fool. It better be funny for y'all laughing at. Mike, you want one? Whose sister this is? Mike, it's your sister. Hey, Jamal.
Y'all be seeing her?
Y'all shoot.
Look just alike.